Hello, I'm Dr. Gareth Moore and welcome to my day 5 solve of this, the Exit the Game Advent Calendar, the Missing Hollywood Star. So let's jump straight into the game. Oh, but just casually lying on my desk are 7 of my puzzle books for this year. Each of these has got a different puzzle for each day of New Year, and there are a range of types: code words, Sudoku, crosswords, crisscross, Futushiki, Calcudoku, and even 3D Sudoku. There we go. There's quite a lot there, enough to keep you busy for a while, I think it's fair to say. Right, onto the calendar. So let's have a look at this. We have, it is December the 5th, that's the 6th, I've turned to that before as well. This is December the 5th. I'm going to break my rules and tear it out in advance today. Normally I'll wait. Let's have a closer look. Right, okay, on the next set, you find a beautiful London side street with a facade of festively decorated houses. The door to one of the houses is open. 2 mannequins are standing in front of it as if talking to each other. A man in a dark jacket and a pretty blonde woman. On the ground next to them is a portable CD player. There are a few cardboard signs scattered around, which seem to have been written with a lot of love, actually. Okay, it's referencing the movie Love Actually. Okay, the Christmas spirit is suddenly almost tangible. But you have to pull yourself together. No reminiscing about the beautiful scenery. Your mission is more urgent. You need to find the missing star. It's entirely possible that they might have left a clue for you here somewhere too. Your gaze catches a conspicuously posted note on the set that confirms your suspicion. If the text and picture panels are in the correct order, they will tell you the colourful code. Think about it for a short or long while. And it has a dot for 1 star and a dash for 2 stars. Which of course makes me think of Morse code. I say of course, casually. But it makes me think of Morse code. And a memory stirs. On the box, I'll show you in a second, there is Morse code for numbers, I think. So what is this example though? I'm not clear what I think we're saying overlap overlap cards onto the area to the right of a line. I think it's what it's saying. Because when we open door 5, we would expect to find 5 riddle cards, D1 to D5. So let's have a look at the door and also see if we can find the Morse code on the calendar. All right, here is the calendar itself. And if I fold it back, you can see here door 5 that we're about to open in a moment. And on the lid of it, or possibly on the bottom of the flap of it, can you see that? Yes, here. There is the Morse code on a post-it, I suppose, that I noticed before. So 1 is a dot and 4 dashes. And the number of dots increases and then extends towards the end until we have 5 dashes for 0. So 5 dots is for 5. Okay. We'll have to keep this in mind, I think, for this puzzle. But I am guessing. I'm getting ahead of myself. So let's have a look in the door and see if what I expected is, in fact, what we find. So here we go. Door 5. Ooh. Does it look like we're going to have the 5 riddle cards we expected? Yeah, we have. Perhaps I'll go through them in numerical order. Then we'll have a look inside the room. Right. So we've got some Hollywood stars. Interesting. Oh, is that the line when we overlap that it was referring to on the card? And what are the colours got to do with dots and dashes? Okay. So, I mean, that's Princess Leia, Marilyn Monroe, and, I'm guessing it's someone playing Cleopatra? I don't know. Anyway, D2. Ooh, okay, so hang on. They're not all the same. Well, ooh, hello. Who's that? Okay. Let's put them in the row that they're ostensibly in, because I'm going to run out of screen if I do that. But and at Christmas you are supposed to tell the truth. Okay, they don't go in that order. Ooh, actually they don't go in any specific order that I can see. Let's just read them. Hopefully by next year I'll be dating one of these girls. Oh, so that goes with this. But for now, can I say without any expectation, just because it's Christmas, and at Christmas you're supposed to tell the truth, to me you are perfect, and my hopeless heart will love you until you look like this. What, dead? I don't like that. Perhaps this is referencing some sort of movie shtick or spiel or something, because otherwise I think that's just pretty morbid. Not very nice. Right, I think what we're specifically getting from that, though, is an ordering, because it only really makes sense if it's like this, doesn't it? So hopefully by next year I'll be dating one of these girls, then we see the girls. But for now, can I say, without any expectation, and at Christmas you're meant to tell the truth until you look like this. So that's an ordering. And I think we're then overlapping them. Let's go back to here. If we overlap them in that order. Now, were we putting one on top of the one on the right on top of the one on the left? I think that's what the diagram showed. Yes. Do you know what? Before I do this, although I do think they're going to go like this, so it's not before I do it at all. But I better look in the room. So I think we're going to overlap them like this. But let's have a look in that room. So I'm going to move them out of the way and use my room cam, newly renamed, to have a good look inside. So I presume that's the scene from Love Actually. It's a long time since I've seen that movie and it has a lot of different types of story in it. But there's some pages on the floor. The roof. This goes, it's a set, obviously. There's another cat. This one's got a fish. That's the third cat we've seen, at least the third I've noticed. There may be others. A door with a wreath on it, and on the other side, another door with a wreath on it. So I think, unless there's something I'm missing in there, that the scene inside here is actually just decorative for today. All right, so how are we going to work out which stars are dots and which are dashes? Maybe it's just each group of stars, isn't it? So we've got all the blue. So we've got dot, 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 dash, dot, dot, dash. Let's just overlap them correctly on the lines. Can you see there are lines on here? I'll just zoom in a bit more in case it's not obvious, but there are lines here. So if we translate these into numbers, we have, let's write this on here. We have, well, I'll just do the dots and dashes first. We have, I'm going to consider that every time it changes colour, we're starting or stopping the sequence. So we're doing dot, 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 dash, dot. And we know they were in fives from looking at the box. All the numbers had fives. And we are expecting a 3-digit number because each day we need to put a number into our decoder to work out where we're going next. So where did I get up to? Dot, 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 dash, dot. And then here, this blue star, dot, dash, dash, dot, dash up to the end of this yellow star. This is looking good. And then this, wait, that is not correctly aligned. I've moved it. And then these red stars are a dash. This blue star is a dot. The yellow stars are a dash. Dash for the red stars. And finally, just off the side of the camera is the end of it, a dot. So we've ended up with 15 Morse code symbols and we were expecting 15 critically. So let's now have a look and see what these translate to. So we have dot, 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 dash, dot isn't anything. I must have written that down incorrectly. Let's have a look at that again. I slid them around the calendar. I probably moved them. So hang on, I just need to look at the first number. I'll worry about that. I'll put the rest aside. So we've got dot, 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 dash, dot. Oh dear. What I failed to notice as I was writing this is that these aren't actually valid numbers. Why is that getting so bright? Let's have a look at this again. So now I remember what a valid Morse code number looks like. Perhaps I've stacked them the wrong way around. This says the text and picture panels are in the correct order. They'll give you a code. I think I've done this correctly, but I clearly have them in the wrong order. Let's try again. Hopefully by next year I'll be dating one of these girls. Ooh, could that have come after? No, because but for now continues. I was going to say maybe these two came at the bottom. If we put them again here, the next place there's a line is here. So it's going to have to, nothing can interrupt before here. What have I done wrong? That goes on top of here. That goes on top of here. Ah, I was slow then. I was so slow. I realised what I'm doing. I'm not reading left to right. I mean, I am reading left to right, but I'm not reading everything left to right. I'm reading the blues and the reds and the yellows as blues, reds and yellows on here. I thought, it didn't even occur to me how silly of me not to realise. Yes, so I'm putting all the blues together. So let's turn this over and use the other side. So I read the blue stars first, then I've got dot, 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 which I think was 5, but we'll check it. That's now at least a valid number in Morse code. Right, if we view the red dots, red stars, we've got, wait, what order are they on in the card? Oh, they're red, blue, yellow. I really should have done a blue second. Let's put okay, so let me just label these. Blue, and then we're going to do red, not in the same order as the decoder anyway, but we've got dot, dot, dash, dash, dash. This is working. That's a valid number. And then for yellow, we've got dash, 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 dot, dash, 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 dot. Okay, fine. Okay. Whew. Brief moment of panic there. Right. So these are going to be numbers. And so back to our Morse code. Let's quickly decode this. So 5 dots is a 5. And dot, dot, 3 dashes is a 2. And 4 dashes and a dot is a 9. So expect on our code to be 5, 529. Just close that flap again so I can see everything. 529, right. 529. Let's put that into our decoder. 529. And we'll know if we're correct because it will tell us how to move from door 5 to wherever door 6 is, and it'll give us a code to check. So we're at door 5 here. I need to turn this over. It's telling me to go down, hit to here, down right to here, and then down again. Oh no! I've got it wrong! Oh, because I forgot to put them in the right order. Okay, oh my golly. Okay, right, we'll get it right this time. Blue is 5. Red is 2. If you're watching that and going, oh no, you got it wrong, Gareth, then you're right, I had it wrong. So 259 is what I should have put in. I'm such a nitwit. Right, so we're going down, down left, and then up left, up right. I can't even speak. Anyway, here. And does it match the symbols? It must do, come on. Surely square, half moon, and an L-shaped block. Whew, it's solved. Fantastic. We have found day 6. I'm going to write it on the calendar before I make any other mistakes. And we are done for the day. Well, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. That was actually quite a fun puzzle. It's very simple in its own way, but also apparently it has plenty of ways to get confused by it, as I've demonstrated, I think, quite a few of them in that one video. But there we go. It's solved. And I look forward to hopefully you joining me in tomorrow's video, and I'll have a look at whatever's behind that door and try and solve the day 6 puzzle. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Also, I would love it if you like the video, and please do comment down below. Let me know how you got on with it if you solved it yourself. That would be fun to know. But otherwise, until I see you in a future video, all that remains for me to say is take care and goodbye.